welcome to a new location here for an episode of Sat on the Mat, gentle yoga for all levels. As I just adjust the camera here a little bit to make the camera for all levels. And we'll go over, again, this is just a gentle sequence. We'll be seated the whole time on the mat. First thing, obviously, to cover and just make sure everybody's comfortable with is their seating position. I'll throw out a few options here, literally. You can, if you like, sit cross-legged as such, with something under each knee, even if it's not the same thing. You could use a cushion and a block, for example. Whatever you have at hand, or two towels, anything, or two blankets, just so you have contact. And this is really good if you have sensitive knees or tops of the ankles, and you can maintain a nice alignment, straight spine, and have contact. What you want to avoid when we're doing this seated yoga sequence is to have the knees just up in the air, not giving some stability and grounding. So find your seating position. The other one that I normally do, and I'll be doing now, is called the gracious pose. So this one is you're sat like thunderbolt on the knees, tops of the ankles, and then I just open the knees this way. And you can use the block, for example, or a towel or a cushion, and just slip it in like a bicycle seat or sideways, whatever gives you more stability. And this is a nice position as well. So now, without further ado, we'll begin after a little seating lecture. And just raising our arms up, looking at the sky. Inhale, deep belly breathing today, everything to the nose. Tickling the clouds there with the fingers, activating, getting a circulation going. Another deep breath here. Exhale and release. Hands on the knees, fingers in mudra, four fingers and thumbs together. And let's just do a little breathing movement here. Looking up at the sky, lifting the chin and filling that abdomen. And then coming down, exhale. Just the center, chin parallel with the floor. Coming up again, this time with retention of breath, 5 seconds at the top there. And now release slowly. Come back down to center. And one more time. Just concentrate on that breath, filling the abdomen. Pause for a moment here. And exhale, release through the nose, slowly. Back to center. Okay, now let's reach up again. Lacing the fingers together. Just leaning off to one side. Keep the head in the center. On the exhale, opening that torso. Don't rest the head on the shoulder or the arm. Just want to be lengthening that right hand side of the torso if you're leaning to the left. And on the next inhale, come back up to center. Take a deep breath here. And on the next exhale, release and sway off to the other side. Take another couple breaths here. Really feel the gravity just extending and opening the side of the torso there. And on the next inhale, coming back to center. And release the hands. Let's do something here for the wrists after all of that. So zombie wrist stretch, I call this one. So you just keep the fingers together, add the breath, inhale, lifting the fingers. Zombie sounds are optional. And on the exhale, pointing the fingers down. Don't force it, just nice movement for the wrist here. And when you're ready, inhale, coming back up. Exhale, going back down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And now let's just bring those hands together to our heart. Reaching up, inhale. Looking up all the way to the sky. Lift that chin, arch the back. Let's get a little back bend in here, start the day. Again, a few more deep belly breaths here. And exhale, release. Keep the hands in front of you. Lace the fingers together and extend and open the forearms a bit here on the exhale. Let the shoulders come forward. Take a deep breath here. And now inhale. Bring the hands to the heart again. And take another long breath. Just a moment. Eyes closed. Moment of calm. And on your next inhale, let's reach up to the sky again with the hands together. Again, lifting the chin, getting a little bit of a back bend there. And exhale, release. Now, if you're in gracious pose, you can do what's called the lion pose now. Or if you're seated, just cross-legged, just take your arms and go like this. We're going to inflate the abdomen and work, again, a little bit deeper the back bend. So lifting the chin, deep belly breath, arms straight. This will pronounce the movement or the attention to the lower back, and you get a little bit of a back bend. Now, if you're in the gracious pose, you can go a bit further with lion pose, fingers out in front, turning around to the back, palms forward, wrists going out, essentially. Arms are straight. Again, lifting the chin, and the same thing, deep belly breath. And with this position, you get a little bit more opening in the lower back. Either one is fine though. Just stay here now for some long breaths. We're not counting number of times, just taking care of ourselves, giving the body a nice wake up here. Yeah, the next inhale, come forward, back to center, release. And we're going to reach up again, extending the spine before doing a twist. So deep inhale, elongating all the spine, the arms, looking as high up into the sky as you can. And now on the exhale, both hands off to your left-hand side, outside of the leg, and just guiding the gaze and a nice twist backwards behind you. And making an opening there in the lower back. And again, just go to a spot that's sustainable. Don't force or strain. Make sure you're breathing with a calm, nice, happy yoga smile. And take another breath here. And on your next inhale, come back around the center. And before we go for the other side, let's elongate the spine again. So take a deep breath. And when you're ready, just inhale, reaching the arms up again. And exhale now off to your right hand side. Looking behind you. And gently just giving a little guidance to that lower back, opening a bit more. With a nice deep breath. And now on your next inhale, just gently come back around the center. And we'll lengthen the back one more time, reaching up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, release. Okay, and now we'll do a little bit of a forward bend motion. So that means bringing your elbows together and just casting yourself out to the right hand side, to your right thigh. Exhaling, make a nice circle to wherever you're comfortable. Don't go too far, just with what feels good. Listen to your body, inhaling up. A nice circle with the breath. Exhale down to your right, coming down to the middle. Now start to inhale and come up. At your own pace, a few more times. Don't rush, we're not counting. And in the next inhale, at the top of the circle, pause, and let's now go back the other way. So counterclockwise, as it were, and off to your left leg, exhaling, down the center, exhale, and coming up and around. Exhale again, and at your own count. Just move with the breath. Go far as forward as you feel comfortable, just listening to your body. And one more time around. And when you get to the stop, pause. Release the hands, fingers again and mudra on top of the knees. And to finish today, we'll do something a little bit different. We'll do some eye yoga. Yes, eye yoga. It's always nice to make sure that we combat a bit the fatigue that we give our eyes from repetitive distance looking, the same distance to say, at certain screens. So first we'll start warming up the eyes, just rubbing the hands together, the palms, until they're warm. And close your eyes, covering them with the palms of your hands, not pressing real hard. Just the warmth of the hand, just activate a little bit the muscles and the circulation there. And just remove when they start to cool. It's also a very good practice in the winter or cold spring in some places. And now coming back. And again. This is nice to do about 3 times, and then we'll just do one gentle eye exercise before taking Shavasana. Okay, and one more time, rubbing the hands together. Technical term for this is palming. And there we go, one last time. I have the idea that this is perfectly suited to combat or eliminate crow's feet marks on the eyes. With yoga, there's a solution for everything. And now release. And you have your hands here on your knees. You'll take one thumb and you're going to mark a circle using the maximum of where your range of vision is, or your peripheral vision. And we're going to go clockwise. So just see how high you can get your thumb up in the air. A couple times around a big circle, and just moving your eyes. This is the trick. No chin or head movement, just tracking that thumb with the eyes. Now let's add the breath. Inhale, all the way to the top, apex of the circle, and then down, exhale. Again, following that thumb. You might feel strange muscle movement there in the eyes. That's a good thing. And exhale down. And a few more times on your own count. And now pause on your knee, and let's do the opposite. Always do the balance with yoga. So now counterclockwise, coming up, inhale, and around, exhale. Again, don't move the neck or the head. And now pause, and let's go for the other side. So now left thumb here, and going clockwise. Mark your circle first before doing the breath. See where that thumb can be and still in range of vision. And now go for it. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down. Slow it down, go gentle, breath, and now the other way, counterclockwise, opposite direction, bringing it up, big circle. And again. And one more time. And release. And we're saying namaste before we go to Shavasana, in case you have to leave for some reason now. I know it's early morning for some of you, but if you have time, please don't jump this last step. It's very important. Shavasana, final resting pose, to feel the benefit of all the nice things we're doing here for ourselves today. So shoulders flat, palms facing up, eyes closed, head and heels on the mat, and just relaxed. Now, if you have a yoga brick or anything like a towel or cushion, you can put it in your abdomen, place that there, and then you can just focus on the rise and fall of the abdomen, belly breathing with that instrument there to make our focus on the breath. And now just gently activating the toes and the fingers, moving a brick or cushion, anything you might have there on your abdomen. And just gently coming to the side, using your hands as a pillow, just recalibrate, laying here sideways. And now with both hands pushing up. And I'll say again, namaste. Have a great day. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hope to see you again here soon. Have a great day.